The first house we want to show you on this year's Oklahoma Horticultural Society Garden Tour for Connoisseurs is the home of John Turnman, a home located near the state capitol. Now, one of the designers of this project is Roger Runge. Hello, Roger.
Hey, Steve.
Welcome to the program.
Welcome to the house.
Thank you. So, Roger, what was your association or your part in helping with this landscape here?
Well, I'm one of several designers that's had a hand in this. The homeowner has a really good eye and has done a lot of it, and there were several owners prior to him that added things, and then my boss, John Flewitt with Garden Design Associates, came in and did some work, and then I've done some of the detail work that we'll see in the back.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, Roger, one of the first things I noticed here was the lawn, this nice green, healthy lawn.
Isn't it lush?
And you guys have just done a treatment to the lawn here?
Yeah, we've just top dressed it with some compost.
Okay, you can still see that right there. And that really helps kind of give a nice surface area or a good
It's a nice loose soil, good organic matter. Really, this lawn will really green up in another week or two, even greener than it is now.
Okay, as that decomposes, that'll give us a little bit of nutrients and just give us that good conditioning right there at the rooting zone of that this Bermuda grass. Well, Roger, I really like what's been done here. I love the sweeping lines of the landscape here. These nice serpentine lines around the front of the home here, and this brick kind of gives us a little bit of a raised bed.
Right, and then everything is really nice, generally is really nice and soft in the beds too, so we've got a lot of curves and a lot of lines and a lot of rounded forms.
Okay, I love the mix of plant material and colors. And right up here we have sort of a little side yard off the driveway here, and it's got a nice mix of deciduous plants, evergreens, some neat foliage effects we've got going on with this plant material.
Yeah, it's a really lush look. A lot of times with the Spanish style house you get that kind of desert feel, but it works really well as a backdrop for a lusher, greener look too.
I think it's spectacular. And this huge tree, I think, is a really good specimen plant for this landscape.
Yeah, isn't that a great American holly? That's one of the nice things about these older homes and older neighborhoods, where we can work with established plant material like this.
Okay, really neat. What was once, I'm sure, just a large evergreen shrub that was here has been trained up into this nice American holly tree. Makes a really good tree for this part of the home. Well, this is a really neat side yard, but there's also another side yard on the other side of the house.
We've got a little secret garden around back.
Okay, let's go take a look at that.
Okay.
Well, Roger, this certainly is a cozy little side yard, neat little sitting area, and you had a lot to do with some of the planning in this area.
Yeah, this was an area that we wanted to make really intimate, and it's a real reflection of the homeowner with all the accessories and items, some of them just pulled straight out of his house.
Okay, great. And this hedge of bamboo is certainly interesting, a different type of plant material for a hedge, and gives us a nice soft barrier here. And on the other side is a neat little fence with the little holes in the fence to kind of break it up. You see some of that greenery through there, but just gives us a totally different look when looking from the
completely
the other
different
side
from one side to the other.
Okay. Well, another thing I like, Roger, are the containers with the shade plants. You guys have done a great job picking out the hostas and some of the mondos and boxwood and cast iron plant. Good choice of foliage color again for this shaded area.
Yeah, it's just a nice play of different colors and textures. There's really no bright color or annuals or anything in there, just nice bold foliage forms.
Very attractive. And I really like what's been done with these shrubs, these old Pholtenias. Once these were just small landscape shrubs planted here, but they've been allowed to grow, and the way they've been pruned up, the under part of the shrubs have been cleaned up. They've been given some legs, as we say sometimes, and really makes a nice effect. A neat thing you can do with some of the old garden shrubs on the property. Roger, I like the way this side yard kind of extends into the back yard of the home. We have the same brick retaining wall that sort of curves around the perimeter of the backyard here, and I just love the way the lines of the garden just kind of soften the corners, and again the plant material very lush, Very soft.
Yeah, and there's a nice succession of mostly perennials, so it's a constantly changing view out here. The color palette changes almost on a weekly basis, it seems. But these all the soft curving lines really make it relaxing and kind of calm back here.
It is very inviting, right down to the fescue lawn here. And I see you've got some Annabelle hydrangeas. They're going to be just gorgeous.
Aren't those going to be beautiful?
Later in the year, absolutely. And just a really nice little paradise here in the backyard. Well, you were telling me earlier about the story with the grapevine back here. There was a different structure here once before.
Right. This is a really ancient grapevine.
Big trunk.
It was growing on a really unattractive metal wire fence with iron posts. And we liked the grapevine, but we hated the fence, so we actually had to come in and cut the fence out from around the grapevine, and then we kind of slid the timbers in to create this fence to continue to support it, so we could preserve this great old grapevine, because it's so sculptural.
The grape is just growing as if nothing ever happened.
Oh, it's doing better actually now.
Oh, great. It's very attractive. Okay. Well, thanks for showing us this yard, Roger. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Steve.